Hello, good morning. This is day 35. Technically, I just filmed day 34, but I'm taking advantage of a quiet moment. Why not? I did have the courage to put contact lenses in after doing 34 minutes of movement. So if that says anything about what movement can motivate you to do, what a great testimony, I can see now without my glasses. Contact lenses are in, feeling more awake. Okay, let's meet on our mat. We've got 35 minutes of yoga. No surprise, these are my favorite days. All right. So, comfortable, easy seat. This could be cross-legged. You could be in bound angle, which is soles of your feet together, knees open. Or you can have your legs extended out and whatever keeps your spine tall and straight. We're going to start with a breathing exercise. So alternate nostril breathing. Bring your right hand up, turn the 3 center fingers in. There's lots of ways teachers teach to hold your hands for this breath, but this is my preferred way. So with pinky and thumb extended, bring the right hand up to your nose. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils and a breath out. Take a breath in. Plug your right nostril with your thumb. Exhale through the left side of your nose. Inhale left side only. At the top, switch, plug the left nostril, exhale right side. Inhale right side only. Switch, exhale left. Inhale left side. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right side only. Switch, exhale left side. Inhale left side. Switch, exhale right side. Inhale right side. Switch and exhale left. So keep alternating between right and left sides. So it's an exhale followed by an inhale on one side of the nose, and then you switch. Then exhale and inhale on the other side of the nose. Alternate nostril breathing is a balancing breath. So it balances each side of our brain. And with balance, we can feel ourselves tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of our nervous system that is calm and restful. And go ahead and exhale through the left side of the nose. So after your next exhale through the left side, you'll bring both hands down and breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. Take one more deep breath in and exhale it out. Meet me in hands and knees pose or tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On an in-breath, drop the belly down, lift the gaze for cow pose, stretch across the front of the chest, and breath out, cat pose, press into the hands, round the upper back and peek back at your knees. Inhale, cow pose, tilt your sit bones up, look up. Cat pose, hands down, shoulders open, gaze back. 2 more on your own. And neutral spine. Extend your right leg back behind you. Tap your right toes over towards the left edge of your mat. Peek over your left shoulder and find your right toes. And so bending into the left side of your body in a subtle way, breathing into the opening in the right side of your body. And come back to center. Drop the right knee, extend the left. Left toes tap to the right edge of your mat. Peek over your right shoulder, gazing for your left heel, your left toes. Press equally into both of your hands and breathe through the left side of your body. And come back to center. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up. I personally like wider hands, fingertips spread out, index fingertips facing forward at 12 o'clock. And take a deep breath in and soften the breath out. Inhale, eyes looking forward, shift forward into plank. Your knees could be lifted or lowered down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Release the toes. Inhale for a cobra posture. Peel your chest up, gaze shoulders back. Press up, downward facing dog. So you can press through the knees or simply press back up through a plank. Push your hips high. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, shift it forward to plank pose. Knees drop. Take another sip of air in, shift a little forward. Exhale, modify chaturanga. So pull the shoulders into the center of the back as the elbows hover next to the ribs. Cobra with the chest lifted but the thighs lowered. And down dog. Press up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, shift a little forward. Now choose if you want to drop the knees, if you're going to keep them lifted. Moving through chaturanga, so shifting forward, bending the elbows. Inhale through up dog, thighs lifted and up dog. Downward facing dog, press up and back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Walk your feet up to the top of your space. Soften through the knees, rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, gather your hands at your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold over the legs. Drop the head. Inhale, lengthen the spine, pull the chest forward, press your sit bones back. Exhale, step your left foot back for a lunge. And take a breath in, feel your chest pull forward. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower through chaturanga, or remember the option to go to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward to your hands. Breathe in. And exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, chest and head forward, tailbone back. Exhale, step your right foot back for a lunge. Take a breath in, feel your right thigh squeeze up. Exhale, lower down to the belly, or remember chaturanga, cobra, or up dog, lifting the thighs. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward. It may take one step or a couple of little steps to get the foot forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold at the top of your space. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, gather the hands to your heart. One more round on each side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, hover the body, chaturanga or to the belly, cobra or upward dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step and fold, top of your space. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, one more round, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the front abdomen in. Exhale, step your right foot back for a lunge. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga or to the belly. Cobra or upward dog. Press back to downward facing dog. Send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step forward with the right foot. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, fold at the top of your space. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, reach tall. Exhale, gather your hands at your heart. Take a breath in and let the breath go. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back for a lunge. Drop your left knee down to the floor. Place the left hand underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm up. So if this feels, I have hair in my mouth, feels too binding in the shoulders, walk your right foot out towards the right edge of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. And take another breath in. And exhale, release the right hand down. Walk the right heel directly underneath the chest. Pop the back knee up, warrior two. Suspend the left heel down. I like to use my right leg to lift my body away from the floor. Open through the chest. Take one breath in. Come right into side angle pose. Drop your right forearm down onto the thigh. Reach your left fingertips up and over the head. And give into a drop in the hips as a way to both engage the muscles in the legs and also find a deep opening across the front of your left hip flexor as you turn your chest up towards the sky. And then breath in. Take a little crane and strain out of the neck. Release the right ear down. And inhale, rise back up to warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Find your lunge to plank to down dog. You can always opt to take the chaturanga or skip it through the back bend, meeting with the hips high. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze forward to your hands. Walk up to the top of your space. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. And exhale, let's go to the other side. Forward fold, take it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Go ahead and lower the right knee to the mat. Keep your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Reach your left arm up. And it's not a just dumping into the right side of the body, but a pressing in with intention into the right hand and a little squeeze in of the right thigh. Take a breath. Lower your left hand down. Pop your right knee up and spin it open to warrior two. Shoulders out of the ears. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse. I don't think we did this on the other side, but whatever. Drop your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach your right hand forward. So sink into the legs, and you're using the left forearm not just as a crutch, but as a lift and an assistant, pulling your left chest, left ribs up away from your left thigh. And easiness through the top right shoulder. And take one more breath in. Let it out. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. And cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Lunge to plank pose. Pause this time in plank pose. Move into side plank on the right. So right hand down. Reach your left arm up to the sky. You could kickstand, meaning your left foot comes in front of your right knee, or maybe even your right knee is dropped down and the left leg stays extended. And breathe in. Simply switch sides, left hand down, right hand up. So whether your left knee is lowered to the mat or if it's lifted off of the mat, you've got a stack from your left wrist to your elbow up to your left shoulder as you reach your right arm high. And draw the front part of your pelvis up towards the navel as you reach. Take a breath in and out. And lower the right hand down, lower all the way to your belly or chaturanga, cobra or upward dog, and press back to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step or walk to the top of your mat. Rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Eagle pose. So it's a wrap of your right arm under, twisting at elbows and wrists, or if that's not possible, just hug on to the elbows. Right leg comes up and over like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Hug your right pinky toe towards your left calf muscle as a way to squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw the front ribs in as you pull your elbows up and slide the wrists away from your face. Eagle on the left side, 2 feet down, arms overhead. And then wrap the arms, left arm under, left leg over. Find an easiness in the neck as you lift the elbows up and pull the forearms away. You're going to feel an opening across the back of your shoulders. Breathe into that. Release, step into tree. Lift your right foot up. Place it above or below your left knee. And switch sides. So now your left foot is lifted, pressing left foot into your right leg and right leg back into your left foot. And it's that press to the center line of your body that's going to pull you in to center. Good. Step your left foot down. Inhale, sweep both of your arms up over your head. Exhale, soften the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, head forward, sit bones back. Step your left foot back for a lunge. Spin your left heel down like you're going to warrior two, but instead you're going to triangle pose. So right leg straightens up as the chest rises towards the sky. And press into your front foot as a way to engage the thigh and come out of the knee joint, especially if you've got flexibility in the joints, maybe even hyperextension. Draw your left hip point back and take one more breath to pull the left ribs open and then roll the right ribs forward and up. Nice. Press into your feet, rise to stand. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Fold. Standing wide-legged, side-facing forward fold. Your knees may feel the urge to bend to give your hamstrings a little bit more space, and that's okay, right? If your knees are straight, I want you to hug your thigh muscle around the femur bone, the bone at the top of your leg and your thigh. And what that engagement on the front of your leg does is it gives the hamstring almost that support it needs for this deep stretch. Good, rise up halfway. Walk your hands forward, coming back to the lunge. Let's take this into lizard lunge. So walk the right foot out intentionally all the way to the right edge of your mat. Left knee can be up or drop the left knee down. Your right toes might be craving to turn out towards 1 or 2 o'clock. If that is the case, let them turn the toes out. And breathe deeply in and breathe deeply out. Walk your right foot underneath your chest, half splits. Extend your right leg as you press your hips back and pull your hips forward. So you're coming out of a deep rounding in the spine, and rather I want you to lengthen the spine. Press your sit bones back, reach your chest to the toes, and then take a little crane and strain out of the neck. Pull the chin in. And come back forward into your lunge. Pop the back knee up. Step forward, top of your space. Rise to stand. Take a moment, gather your hands at the heart. Let's do it again. Reach up. One more side. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Step your right foot back for a lunge. Triangle pose. Right, spin your right heel down from the floor to the sky. Rise and open through the chest. Easy, soft bottom arm. Firm feet, pressing into the center of your heel and the toe mounds of your feet. And you may feel instantly this lengthening across the right side of your body, the rib cage that's at the top towards the ceiling. I want you to feel that on the left. So I want you to pull your left chest towards the top right corner of your mat, and then pull your right shoulder back. So it's pulling you out of the waist. Next breath in, rise all the way up. Turn all your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Interlace the fingers behind you. Draw the knuckles down, open across the chest and the collarbones, and forward fold. Squeeze into the upper back. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Drop your hands, halfway lift. Walk forward to lizard lunge on the left side. Left foot towards the left edge of your mat. Drop the right knee down. Left toes are either facing 12 o'clock or pivot on the left heel. Let the left toes face 10 or 11 o'clock. You could stay pressing onto your palms or give in to dropping your forearms down. Half splits is where we shift next. Walking your left foot to the center of your mat and extending your hips back. Stay long in the upper back, torso, lengthening your low ribs away from your waist by pulling your heart forward towards your toes. And then give in, chin to your chest. Find some ease in the neck. And take a breath in. Stay here for the breath out. Inhale, breathe in through the left knee. Pop up the right knee, coming into the lunge. Step the left foot back to plank. And this time we're going to lower all the way down to our bellies. When you arrive, drop your left cheek to the mat. Take a breath in and a breath out. Switch, so your right cheek's on the mat, stretching the opposite side of your neck. And place your chin on the floor. Hands next to your hips. On an inhale, just lift your chest up. So the hands pressing down into the floor almost serve this kind of a personal assistant to you, giving you an extra grounding point in addition to your toes. So the toes are down, shoulders are pulling into the back, chin's coming out of your chest. Release the head down. Breath in. Breath out. Lift the chest, and this time lift the feet. Float the toes away from the floor. Hands can stay on the ground or pick them up. Interlace all the fingers behind you for locust, drawing the knuckles back towards your heels. And lift the back of your neck and the back of your head up one more time. I would release down. Bend your knees. Rock your heels side to side as a release for your low back. And press yourself up to table, to camel. Knees walk underneath your hips. Hands come to your low back. Fingertips could be facing up, or fingertips could be facing down like you're sliding them into jean pockets. Draw the elbows together as you lift your chest up. Lift the gaze. Option to take the gaze back behind you as the throat opens. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Rise back up. Restack the spine and have a seat. Easy seat. Cross legs. Pull the navel back to the spine as you pull the chest forward and shoulders in and down. Take 3 deep breaths. Just bringing the spine back into a neutral position before we move it again. Extend your right leg out long. Keep your left foot tucked to your inner right thigh. Reach your arms overhead and exhale, fold hands down towards your toes, your feet. You could frame the right calf with your hands. And draw the chin into your chest. And rise again and switch it out. Arms lift, frame the chest over the left leg and fold. Every breath in, think about the head drawing forward towards the toes, and every breath out, sinking a bit deeper into the stretch. And rise again. Easy seat, cross legs. Reach both of your arms overhead. Turn your chest to the right. Right hand back behind you. Left hand to the right knee. Pull the chest up. And then turn your gaze back. You're peeking over the right shoulder, rinsing through the spine, especially the middle back, the thoracic spine. Good, come back up, reach your arms overhead. Then exhale, twist to the left. Good, come back to center. Come all the way down onto your back. Keep your knees bent. Heels directly underneath your knees. Place your hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath into the belly. And then as you exhale, press all the breath out. Hands press into your thighs. Do that 2 more times. You inhale into the belly like it's a balloon. Fill it up. And then at the very top, when you can't breathe in anymore, you exhale and scoop the low belly in, pressing the low back in and down to the mat. 1 more round. Shavasana. Release your legs out, arms out, opening across the front of your chest. Softness in your jaw, in the eyes. Shavasana, just for a moment. Deep rest. Take a deep breath in and out where you are. And if you have the time, I'll encourage you to stay resting. If you don't and you're ready to rise up to a tall seat, do so. When you arrive in your tall seat, you'll reach your arms up for a deep breath in. And slide your hands down to the heart for the breath out. Take one more deep breath in. And open up the mouth. Have a beautiful day, evening, whatever it is. I hope it's amazing, and I'll see you soon.